In this session, we are going to learn how to work with XML and style sheet. Open Redhat Codeready Studio. Create a new Maven project by choosing the option File, New Maven Project. Then click on Next. Here we need to select the suitable architecture type. Here the retrieving architecture type process is going on. Once it is completed, we can select the architecture type which is suitable to this application from this window. So here we can select Maven archetype web app. So filter like Maven architect web app. In this list, you have to select the version number 1.4 belongs to Apache Maven architecture type. Then next, enter group ID here. Then artifact ID is the project ID. So I named this project as XML CSS demo. So here you want to change the package name, you can change, otherwise go with the default. Click finish. It creates a directory structure. Okay, once the building process is over, then we can explore the directory structure of the selected architecture type. So here we can explore the directory structure. There is an error regarding the JSP file, index.jsp, that you can see by exploring the directory src main web app. There you can see index.jsp. For this project, working with XML and style sheet, there is no need to use JSP. So just right click on index.jsp file and delete it. So now the error will be resolved. Still some more errors are there that we can identify by choosing the option markers here. These are the error related to the Java version. So in order to resolve this, open the file form.xml. There you can find the properties Maven compiler source and target. Upgrade it from 1.7 to 1.8. Uh, then save. Right click the project group directory. Go to the option Maven update project. So click OK. The updating process is going on. Once it is completed, the warning errors also will be rectified. So now the project is ready to work with the XML and CSS. So to create XML, choose the directory web app, not webin. So choose the directory web app, right click on it, go to the new option. Here we cannot find the XML file, so use the option others, filter like XML. Then you can find out in the list XML file. Click on next. Name the XML file as, I named it as details.xml. Then click on finish. It creates a XML file in the directory web app. It is not in webin. Okay, it is in the directory web app. So this is the default code stub available in that newly created XML file, details.xml. So I am going to create a contact details about the person in this XML file. So I creating a tag contact. Inside the contact tag, I create one more tag person. So here we can create a number of elements like name, phone number, email. So for demo purpose, I'm using only two elements, name and email. So like this we can create a number of person details. So for demo purpose I created only two. Save the XML file. Then we need to check the XML file which we created is well formed or not. If we made any mistake while creating, uh, the editor will validate the XML file. So it shows the error. So here itself we can update. So the process is called a validation. So once the XML file is created, we need to check so that choose the project root directory and deploy the project by using the option run as run on server. Then finish. Once the deployment process is completed, here you can see the message deployed. The project name XML CSS demo dot where. So there is no error in that because there is no index.html file or JSP file, so that it displays the message in the website like this. So this is the link we need to check whether the XML file which we created. Uh, so just type the file name of the XML details .xml, press enter, it will open. So it is meaning that the XML file is created successfully without any error. Okay, now I'm going to create a CSS file. Okay, so right click the same web app directory, not webin, choose the directory web app, go to the option new. So here you can see CSS file, so choose this option. uh, I named it as style.css. So the new cascading style site will be created in the same directory. So before linking the CSS file with the XML, we will get output like this in the browser. Okay, now I'm going to link this file in the details.xml. So open the file details.xml, link CSS here, XML hyphen style sheet, and the type equal to text slash CSS and the hyperlink reference href equal to the file name style.css. So this is the syntax and tag to link CSS file in the with the XML. So then save, go to the link, refresh. There is some changes occur. So that is meaning that the CSS file is linked successfully to the XML document. Now I'm going to create some style on that. Go to the file style.css, open the file style.css. In that XML file, the root tag is contact, then person, and then the elements name, email will be available. So I'm going to set some style to the root tag, contact, background gray. Save and open the link, refresh. You can see that the background color has been changed. Okay, now I'm going to add some more style to other elements. Name, going to set background as green and the foreground color as white. So then save, open the link, refresh. You can see the changes. The green background and text color white is applied only to the element name, not to the email. Okay, now I want to display both name and email as a block, so that name comma email display block. So save, then refresh. So now the name and the email displayed as a block. Okay. Now I would like to increase the font size of the name. So go to the style.xml. In the under the name, I'm going to add the font weight bold and the font size 18 pt. So save, refresh, you can see the changes. Font size increased and also uh, the weight set as bold. Okay, now I want to display the mail id as italic one, so that in the style.css I'm going to add one more style for email. Font style italic. Save, and we can see the result. Okay, now the mail id are displayed with the italic font style. So this is how we can work with the XML and style sheet.